I think that there's nothing wrong if you extend an olive branch and somebody say, that is not enough. I still want to test in court the evidence that I have. For me, that's fine. But one thing is clear. Among the two, that is between His Excellency Peter Obi, my very good friend, and His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, one of them must be lying. And that is clear.
Now God they pursue fly for cow we not get it. Any animal we not get it. Now God they pursue fly for. See Oshiomhole now. See Oshiomhole we rig themselves to power. Now he use the man now talk say between these two parties one of them they lie. This one say he carry first, that one say he carry first. Oshiomhole say one of them lie. Obviously, what did that one mean? He mean say now one of this person they lie, the other one ain't win. You see this why they show you so. This is the clear indication that this case in a normal situation, if the Supreme Court truly decide to even settle down, use 1 hour look into this case, they will first track the election and they will do forensic analysis and audit. They will give the rightful winner the man they say go. Tinubu no carry second. I don't know whether he carry third because I can't check. What see what Oshiomhole talk now? What does that tell you? This election was rigged 100%. I know Oshiomhole. You know, if they say they want to discuss serious matter, you know, I mean anybody, you not bring a not call Oshiomhole come that meeting because he has given himself away several times. You should have remembered the infamous video of him saying that people must learn to bear the effect of ringing. He said a slip of tongue. But at the end of the day, it was his lifestyle. That was very evident. If you forget, watch the video again. See him.
We won and PDP lost. I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election.
That's the video. You see it. And again now he has said that these two political figures, these two political parties, one of them is lying. So you're not saying that two of them they lie. One of them they lie. In the words of Chief John Odigi Oyego, Oshiomhole engages his mouth before he engages his brain. And he don't go talk top secrets where they say me they not talk come out. Don't talk. As I talk to you now, the caucus of APC, they are trying to clean up and do damage control of this in Oshiomhole said. One of them they lie. Now God go they use them till they fight themselves. They go they talk what they hide. They go anything where they do hide and so they go they talk. Maybe they interview them, maybe they talk nonsense, maybe they talk rubbish, maybe they expose themselves shamefully. We are going to court just because the formal process of going to court. If not, we are already clear this mandate, not be their own. A ruling party. All of us now, from which party not get structure. The man is unknown. He's a social media candidate. Siana, una come need to use Byron and TPS. They remove the mandate from her. They cancel. How can somebody have 135 in a polling unit and then when local government result come out, it gets 0? Are you not seeing calculations of something will not reach 90 or 400? Are you not seeing calculations? There's not a mathematics called ENEC mass. Watch the full video. Make you share them. Make APC people they shame. Share this video. Let it go round. International community, call to all of us. Nigerians too that are not dapping, that are weak, that are not losing strength and losing faith. No, it never end. Let this video resuscitate and rejuvenate them to knowing that the future is bright. We want this election. And no party want the Nigerian election for the first time, first trial. You want to clap for yourself. Obedient, clap for yourself. Nigerians, clap for yourself. Watch this video, share it, and make your opinion count. Goodbye.
And it's so surprising how former Governor Adams Oshiomhole, we talked about treason and Obasanjo, accused him of treason, and then that he rigged him out and that he killed many people. And that it's unfortunate that he is turning out to be the Obasanjo that used to be. And it took the people of Edo State telling him that Edo no be Lagos. We know they accept that kind of thing. Do not allow him, do the same thing. And even up to this time, that is what we have. The pain of defeat that he talked about, well, they might think about pain of defeat. We don't have issues with defeat. If defeat is done in a fair process, in a process that is not corrupt, and in an election the way that is free, fair, and credible. What we have today is impunity, corruption, and lack of intelligence. Because you have a lot of, I see you raising your hand. Please don't raise your hand on me. You allowed somebody to rig you and spend so much time talking. So please allow me. Thank you. We first saw a situation where unintelligently there were cancellation, mutilation of polling unit results that have been uploaded. We've seen situations where a polling unit result from another state will be taken to a polling unit result in another state. I think there's one from the one of Jigawa. We find it in Imo, in several different places. And we have said the places that we have won are Plateau State. We won, and with our own records, we got over 1 million votes. But what do we have? That was drastically reduced.
Look at the facts. You know, I'm sure Professor Mahmoud must be feeling huge pain in his heart, that hard as he has tried. So, for the very first time, Tinubu was defeated in Lagos. If he has the opportunity to manipulate, or he has arrangement with anybody to manipulate in his favor, no candidate wants to be reported as losing his base. As things stand, of all the 4 candidates, it's only Tinubu who is reported by annual figures that lost his state. Kwakwaso won his state. Atiku won his state. Obi, of course, he considered only 4,000 for all the other parties. He took the rest for himself. All of those are okay. It's only our candidate that lost his state. You think that if Asiwaju has the means, or wanted to do anybody a favor, he will allow a situation where APC candidate will lose his unit. Our DG, the DG of our campaign, Mr. Lalong, he lost his senatorial seat. You think, as DG of the campaign, if he knows what can be done to manipulate the process, he will not do so, at least to save himself? The chairman of APC Progressive Forum in Kebbi lost his senatorial bid. He's a city governor.
First of all, let's talk about the issue of Lagos State, where he said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu lost Lagos State. That's the power of 4 people tweeting in a room. And what we are saying, even the Lagos State was rigged. The numbers that the APC got was much lower than what we finally have. And one of the things that we are talking about is that a lot of polling units results were changed. And I think one of the things that they forgot was the fact that there is going to be an IRF where polling units by polling units results were going to be uploaded. It's not what they normally have, where they collate and just have everything in lump. And so people can see, and a lot of people have been coming out to say that, look, what they have, they sat down, and one of the things that the law requires, not just the polling unit agent. By the way, the polling unit agents are not the one who actually upload. And so, is that everyone was allowed to take a copy, a picture of the ECO form itself. And so people have that, and our agents also have that. Lagos State, we have all the polling unit results, and we know we got way almost double of what was given.
So I don't know what evidence they have. I'm as curious as most Nigerians to say, what is this thing? If you say the mere fact that results were not transmitted electronically, my answer will be, that's why I need to explain, because they haven't quite made a formal statement on that, and it's not for me to speculate.
All right.
But it is not for nothing, Shehu, that every party is entitled to an agent, and the agent is entitled to a copy of the result sheet in his unit, which you ought to snap into the beavers and then transmit. So it's not difficult. We already have, for example, in Edo, we collated every agent before you get paid. You bring the result sheet of your unit, because that's the foundation for the ward coalition. And then the ward coalition is the foundation for local government coalition. The local government coalition is the foundation for state coalition, and of course, eventually the national coalition. And all of this, every party, whether major or minor, is entitled to have a copy of the result sheet. So for me, it's not something that cannot be, you can forensically look at the document and decide whether or not you want to go to court. But if they go to court, for me, that is very good.
And the forensic this thing as well. And one of the things that I will state here categorically, Nigerians have never faced the judiciary. We've always taken our protest to the legislative arm of government and also the executive arm of government. This time, the people of Nigeria are going to face the judiciary. We all are going to be witnesses. We are going to come with our polling units. I have my own polling unit. I have the picture of my own polling unit. I've never had time to go to IRS yet because I'm so upset with the whole process that had gone on. But you know what? We will go there, and every one of us, we're going to check and confirm, and they should bring those papers. Let us see. This is the time for us. The Nigerian judiciary, the Supreme Court of Nigeria should know that the Kenyan Supreme Court, they don't have two heads. It is one head they have. In this country, we are all citizens. I know Nigeria is more Nigeria than any Nigeria. Thank you, Shehu.
Now, as for Aisha, who said extending the whole leaf branch is some quite patronizing. Well, again, I do understand. But it is better that she made those comments rather than APC being accused of not being magnanimous in victory, or Akade being accused of arrogance of victory. So I think that there's nothing wrong if you extend an olive branch and somebody say that is not enough. I still want to test in court the evidence that I have. For me, that's fine. But one thing is clear. Among the two, that is between His Excellency Peter Obi, my very good friend, and His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, one of them must be lying. And that is clear by the fact that Atiku, who came second, say he won. Obi, who came third, said no, he's the one who won. So between the two of them, they must be trying to rig each other out. So one of them must be lying. And when they go to court, I'm sure that is one of the things that will be shown. When you have two people claiming victory, so they are indirectly accusing one another of rigging each other out.